Welcome back to our channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news. Harry's revelation of Camilla's darkest plan shocked fans and revealed Prince William's grand plan amid Catherine's return. A report indicates that Prince Harry ultimately reveals an unexpected conclusion. King Charles's health report, Prince William's important plans, and Princess Catherine's return to royal duties raise concerns about Queen Camilla. In a surprising turn of events, Prince Harry has publicly addressed the problematic figure of Queen Camilla, startling the world with his revelations. Camilla, acknowledged as King Charles's initial love, was always there in the shadowy ruins of his first wife, Princess Diana. Harry's decision has sparked greater tension, adding to the customary royal intrigue from Harry's unforeseen union with Meghan Markle to Prince William's admission of his distaste for Camilla. Various factors contribute to the relationship between Prince Harry and Queen Camilla, his stepmother. Prince Harry's indignation concerning title revocation and Camilla's manipulation. According to an insider, in addition to his grievances with Camilla, Prince Harry was infuriated upon discovering that Prince William and King Charles considered rescinding his title during William's restructuring of royal duties and the formation of a new cadre of working royals. This reform movement aimed to modernize and enhance the royal family, but Harry saw it as an attempt to further isolate him. The issue escalated when Harry uncovered Camilla's hold on King Charles, influencing his choice to promote her to queen rather than queen consort. This lie served as the catalyst for Harry, leading him to reveal his astonishing decision about Camilla. Proceed with the video to see Prince Harry's shocking decision in reaction to the royal family, which has sparked a significant shift within the monarchy. Who is Camilla Queen Consort? People recognize Camilla as the Queen Consort of the United Kingdom, King Charles Consort, and an influential member of the British royal household. Nevertheless, she has not regularly fulfilled this function. Camilla Rosemary Shand arrived in the world on July 17, 1947. Her dad had been a British Army officer who converted to commerce. Additionally, one of her maternal great-grandmothers used to be King Edward VII's mistress. In her adolescence, Camilla had been a voracious reader, a pursuit she inherited from her dad. She has numerous animals, and she has honed her riding skills by attending pony club camps throughout her adolescence. In a conversation, she described her childhood as ideal, owing to her rich family history, which provided support in domestic tasks, landscaping, and childcare. At 5 years old, Camilla started her education at Dumbrell School in Ditchling Village. At the tender age of 10, she matriculated at Queen's Gate Academy in proximity to her home in London, where she received honors for her trustworthiness, intellect, and exuberance. She then studied in Switzerland's Mons Fertile graduation program and completed her education at the College of London Institute in Paris, concentrating on French and French literature. Later, she made her debut as a debutante in London, sharing communal lodgings with renowned women and working as an administrative assistant for several West End firms. A design firm employed Camilla as a secretary, but her habitual lateness from hosting an evening dance led to her termination. Despite this, she continued her expensive hobbies, such as horseback riding, creating art, and working as a tutor for individuals. Other leisure activities included vegetable gardening, boating, and farming. Camilla's first marriage. Before her elevation to queen, Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles, a guards officer, in 1973. The Times announced their marriage proposal, making Camilla's 25-year-old marriage the biggest party of the year. 800 people attended, including notable royal personalities like Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, Princess Anne, and Princess Margaret. The union resulted in 2 offspring, Tom and Laura, with Tom serving as the godson of King Charles III. Nobody could have foreseen that the individual who appointed his son's godfather would later remarry his mother and assume the role of his stepfather. In 1994, after 21 years of matrimony, the couple commenced divorce procedures, revealing that they had actually been living separately for a period of time. Interestingly, Camilla experienced an exceptionally difficult period following the recognition of her mother's death in the same year. Camilla and Charles, a romantic tale. While Camilla and Andrew were still together in 1970, their marriage had essentially ended. Andrew was concurrently courting Princess Anne. Prince Charles, the progeny of Queen Elizabeth and Camilla, attended the same events, but a mutual friend, Lucia Santa Cruz, orchestrated their formal introduction. Notably, Lucia had been one of Charles's initial obsessions after their meeting at Cambridge University. During their initial meeting, Camilla stated, "My great-grandmother had been the lover of your great-great-grandfather. I assert that there are striking similarities." They both felt an immediate attraction to each other. Prince Charles wooed Camilla with intricate romantic letters and nocturnal telephone dialogues. He found himself drawn to her because of her passion for outdoor sports, especially equestrianism and shooting. The young couple sustained their connection for a period of time and acquainted one another with their respective families. In December of 1972, they had an additional weekend together prior to Charles commencing his career in the Royal Navy. Unfortunately, Camilla was not patient with him, and she married Andrew months later. Charles got the devastating news and isolated himself in the house for a few days and nights, even denying nourishment. The killing of Charles's great-uncle, Lord Mountbatten, in 1979 compelled Charles to search for comfort from Camilla. This led to an additional connection between them in their final days, going on until 1981, when Princess Diana appeared. Camilla encouraged Charles to propose to Diana. Tension has plagued their relationship since the beginning. 1 week after the engagement, Diana disclosed to an acquaintance that Charles's comments on the size of her elicited feelings of sickness and uneasiness. Even though their 1981 wedding garnered the title of the century, Charles's infatuation with Camilla kept their connection fragile. Their relationship deteriorated after 5 years of marriage, and Charles reunited with Camilla. Diana's book addresses Charles's lack of encouragement for her, juxtaposed with his consistent backing for Camilla. For instance, when Diana confronted 34 cameras, Camilla handled just 4. However, Charles showed greater consideration for Camilla. A pivotal event affecting the couple's wedding was Camillagate, a recorded phone call involving Charles and Camilla regarding their intimate relationship, which provoked extensive controversy and damaged Camilla's reputation. This finally culminated in her separation from her husband in 1994. Diana and Charles split 2 years afterwards. Nonetheless, they continued to co-parent with their kids. Notwithstanding the divorce, Diana retained her designation as Princess of Wales and her homes at Kensington Palace. The marriage breakdown affected both of their sons, Harry and William, due to the lack of parental involvement, which in turn cultivated resentment in Harry about his mother's treatment. Dispute regarding Diana's death. Following a divorce in 1996, a devastating tragedy struck the royal circle and international society the following year. Princess Diana, cherished and revered by the British people, passed away in an automobile crash in Paris on August 31, 1997. Her passing profoundly impacted the British royal family, especially Prince Charles, William, and Harry. Even Camilla retreated from the media sphere out of respect for the grieving family. Numerous controversies surrounded Diana's death. Initially, a number of people held the belief that photographers pursuing the car caused the incident. They suspected she was trying to speed away, leading to the motorist's collision. Some conspiratorial ideas claim that the British royal household engineered an accident to thwart Diana's marriage to Dodi Fayed. Investigations eventually dismissed the claims as erroneous, concluding that alcohol consumption and careless driving caused the accident. Nonetheless, detractors continued to harbor skepticism since Diana sent a letter to her housekeeper in 1995, articulating apprehensions about killing someone in a vehicle collision. Subsequent to Diana's demise, Charles progressively introduced Camilla to his sons. William and Harry were first hesitant about embracing her, but Charles stayed resolute. Their relationship became more widely known, and Queen Elizabeth indirectly condoned it by attending a meeting with Camilla in 2000. In 2003, Camilla cohabited with Charles, and the following year, the Queen authorized their marriage. They announced their marriage in 2005, which provoked diverse reactions. Contentious matrimony. The marriage of Prince Charles and Camilla took place in 2005 but faced significant backlash. Advocates for Diana protested the marriage, and Harry also declined it, arguing that his father should not remarry, especially not to Camilla. Despite this, the marriage ceremony occurred, although in an even more restrained fashion than Charles's nuptials to Diana in 1981. Given that Charles and Camilla had already divorced, Queen Elizabeth chose not to attend the marriage ceremony, citing her position as the head of the Church of England. Camilla's regal status. Following Camilla's initial marriage to Prince Charles, the principal question revolved around what would become of her title. To preserve Diana's heritage, her stepsons, and to avoid a stark contrast, she chose to forgo the title Princess of Wales that Diana had previously held. She assumed the title Duchess of Cornwall. Prior announcements indicated that Camilla would receive the title Princess Consort upon Charles's throne ascension. In 2022, Queen Elizabeth hinted that Camilla might become the Queen Consort, causing a change in the public's perception. Prince Harry made a remarkable statement. Despite her marriage to King Charles for numerous years, Camilla has yet to earn the affection of his sons. Prince Harry revealed his remarkable choice about Queen Camilla, surprising the international audience. Harry, distinguished for his opposition to his family, especially via his marriage to Meghan Markle, continued to reject his dad's partner, Camilla. He beseeched his dad to abstain from marrying her, believing it would bring about more harm than good. Despite his son's objections, Charles continued with the wedding. In a televised broadcast, Harry declared that he and William desire their dad's happiness, but urged him to abstain from getting married again. Charles opted to marry Camilla, and Harry publicly supported their marriage, stating that she provided immense joy to his dad. In his work of fiction, Harry revealed that he had no longer resisted the marriage because he wished for her happiness, believing that her satisfaction would make her less dangerous. He stated that Camilla was endeavoring to improve her image by fostering connections to the British press, rendering her vulnerable. Harry stated that his stepmother willingly abandoned him to safeguard her own best interests. He claimed that Charles and Camilla propagated allegations about his drug use in 2002 to garner sympathy for their relationship. They propagated stories about William, Catherine, and the kids they had, provoking anger in Harry and William. Harry's relationship with Camilla is complex, with insider reports claiming that she encompasses a strong dislike for him and intentionally limits his interactions with King Charles, who is currently receiving treatment for cancer. Harry's marriage and Camilla's participation. Harry's wedding with Meghan Markle had been contentious, marked by several racist and sexist assaults directed at them. Camilla seemed to endorse the couple's marriage, conveying her felicitations to Harry and Meghan. Nonetheless, their bond was never particularly strong. Following Harry and Meghan's resignation from their formal duties, Camilla's rapport towards the couple deteriorated. Prospects of the royal rift. The probable future interactions among Harry, Camilla, and Charles remain unclear. Considering King Charles's precarious health and the strained relationship between Harry and Camilla, it is unknown if this royal rift can achieve genuine reconciliation. Thank you for watching the video. Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for the time being.